Alrighty, good evening everybody, and welcome back to another night here in the tavern tonight. Tonight, we are going to be doing something fun and spectacular tonight. As you may know, last time we visited the table, we showed off a bunch of fake cards. Tonight is going to be a little bit different though. It is the release of the Ikoria set, and so what do you know? We got a box. We got a box right here. Lovely, ready to go with good old Nissa and Ye Who Sneezes, not Snarls. I'm kind of looking forward to this set just because of one really cool thing that they got. It is Godzilla, the King of Monsters. Godzilla, the King of Monsters is a buy a box promo. Which, oh my god. I completely forgot that this was supposed to be a thing. I completely forgot that the buy a box promos was a thing too, so, yeah, we kind of got him along with the box, so, let's get to it. Also, to help us with our endeavors, is our lovely box of just random sleeves. Yes, we even have DJ Pony sleeves. Anyways, we're going to set those aside and we're going to go ahead and start cracking open these packs. So let's enjoy the box. This literally came like this. Wizards, what are you doing? What are you doing, Wizard? This better not be a good thing. This better be like the replacement. This better be the replacement. Because I'm going to be a little bit unhappy if that's the case. Right. We're going to... How the hell do you get in here? It's like Fort Knox. Fort Knox technology here. Aha. 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 Man, I'm going to be severely unhappy if this is like a really, really good card. With how bent it was just pulling it out of the box. Look at that. Man, I am livid. It literally came out of the box like that. But, I mean, I'm sure, like, doing a little bit... So there is a trick to where we can, like, get this easily fixed. There's no creases. There's no damage to the actual card itself. And me being the expert at DIYs, especially with my family, this is an easy fix. This really is an easy fix. All we need is a book and something heavy, and we can fix this. But just for safety precautions... Good old Mothula. Good old Mothula is just going in sleeve. How pretty that is, though. That is actually really, really cool. So you have Mothra and you have Godzilla. Man, beautiful. All right. But without further ado, see if I can't. So we had to cut last time just because I knocked my camera over, and I'm trying not to do that again. And this is very difficult because I don't have proper camera equipment. So how this is all set up is that my microphone is right here, and there's the camera. So the camera is on top of my microphone. Yeah, so we're trying to be as good as we can be in terms of... Oh my gosh. By the way, you may or may not hear a kitty in the background. But here we go. What the... Hold on a minute. Why is the token in the front? Saltwater Cliffs? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This isn't right. First off, shiny. Like, literal shiny right off the bat. it also introduces the new mutate. So this could just be a little simple larva just sitting in the background. Just kind of just idly waiting for his time to shine. And then boom. Boom. He gets you. Whenever this creature mutates, return target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand. It's not bad at all. Not bad at all, mate. And then we have Death's Oasis. Delicious. So it seems... Oh my lord. Check out this art, though. The Mystic Auricorn. It's an Auricorn, but at the same time it's a unicorn. It can't make up its mind. Bold of you to assume that it's a unicorn. What's that? Add 1 mana of any color, spend this mana only, cast a creature spell. Oh, and you have the lovely little larva that kindly sits in Wonderland waiting for Alice to show up. Oh god. Fucking really? This came back? I'm so tired of this card. I'm tired of pacifism. You wouldn't even believe how annoyed I am at that. Okay. So, we have learned that Wizards isn't playing games anymore. So, token, land, possible foil, rare. So it's going to be like that. And I guess if you only get 2, yeah. If you only get 2 uncommons, then that's going to be an uncommon. Then you have the Huntmaster Liger. I love this art. This is absolutely gorgeous art. Absolutely gorgeous. But then you have Shredded Sails, Adventurous Impulse, a Spring Jaw Trap. That just looks absolutely devastating to step into. I don't know if I'd want to do it. Glimmerbell. The Garrison Cats. Because every garrison needs a little kitty to help guide it on its way. Oh, and here's another one. The Dreamtail Heron. It's a pretty card. A lot of times I like to just stop and just admire the art that came into this. So it looks like that all the lands this time are gonna be that craptastic dual lands that, you know, you gain a life. But then you have Laris of the Dream Den, legendary creature, white-black. Each permanent card in your starting deck has converted mana cost 2 or less. Each permanent card in your starting deck. Oh! Means that every card in your deck has to have a 2 or less mana cost in order for you able to be... I think that's how this works. I don't remember how the companion thing works in this one, unfortunately. So, obviously, you know, that's how that works. Alright. Well, we're going to move on to pack number 3. I mean, already this is like 10 minutes in and we're just barely cracking open the 3rd pack. And there you have it. The majestic gazelle of the wilderness. Bloodfell Caves. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Keenan Bonder Prodigy. Legendary is a mythic rare foil. Whenever you tap a non-land permanent for mana, add 1 mana of any type that permanent produced. Oh boy, I can work with this. I can easily work with this, dude. Look at the top 5 cards in your library. You may put a non-human creature card from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest of them in the bottom of your library in a random order. Alright, well we're gonna stop for a second here. We're gonna grab him and see that we got a Titan's Nest, whatever the hell that is. I don't know if he's valuable or not. Definitely looks like a commander card that I would definitely be looking forward to playing, though. Just because I am, not gonna lie, I am adult rated warning. I am a slut for mana production. Like, you can ask a lot of my friends, a lot of my family, and so not even my family though. My family don't know about Magic. What do they know? At the beginning of your upkeep, look at the top card of your library. You may put that card from your into your graveyard. You can exile a card from your graveyard and spin and add waste, colorless, whatever you want to call it. Spend this mana only to cast a colored spell without X in its mana cost. Then you have Boon of the Wishgiver to draw 4 cards. And you can cycle it instead to draw just 1. Ooh, we have another one of those beautiful, beautiful cards. I am a big fan of this art. Absolute big fan of this art. And there's an Evolving Wilds staple. Biggest staple in the world. A turtle made it to the water. Deadweight? I ain't no deadweight. What are you talking about? Alright. Back up to the next one. Makes it easier when I do it off screen. Oh boy. This is new. You can give yourself tokens. Oh, there's more on the back of it. So you can get yourself some trample, some flying, some death touch, more flying, and vigilance. Oh, we have a basic land. What? The Unpredictable Cyclone. If a cycling ability of another non-land card would cause you to draw a card, instead exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a card that shares a card type with the cycled card. You may cast that card without paying its mana cost, then put the exiled cards that weren't cast this way on the bottom of your library. I can see a lot of play with that, actually. Sanctuary Lockdown. Back for more. I'm always back for more, baby. And Channeled Force. Then you have an egg. Alright. Put those there. Grab the next pack. Next pack of Destiny. Alright. Got ourselves another human soldier. No soldiers. Mountain. Gosh darn it. Alright. Well, now I have both a foil and non-foily version of him. I feel like that he's going to be, like, valuable for some reason. For some reason, I feel that he's going to be valuable. Any cool cards? No cool cards. Sad. Alright, next pack. We're going to move on with this. And we have ourselves a companion. As each games begin, you can place 1 card with companion here if your starting deck meets its condition. You may cast it once from here. Forced. Kahira, the Orphan Guard. He's a legendary creature, cat, beast. Each creature card in your starting deck is a cat, elemental, nightmare, dinosaur, or beast card in order to meet this card's companion criteria. He's vigilant. And each other creature you control that's a cat, elemental, nightmare, dinosaur, or beast gains +1/+1 and has vigilance. Any cools? I see no cools today. Not in this pack. I wonder if those alternate arts are actually going to be worth something. I don't know. You have the human soldier. An Island. You have Mythos of Nethroi. Destroy target non-land permanent if it's a creature, or if... Destroy target non-land permanent if it's a creature, or if green and white was spent to cast the spell. Interesting. I see no good cards. Where's the shiny, where's like the cool alternates? I don't even know if they are alternate arts or not. I don't know if they're alternate arts or if they're just, you know, just there to, you know, be rare and be cool. I don't even know if they're rare. Cool. We have a Planeswalker, folks, but first let's take a look at this here. Duskfang Mentor. Cool. But we have Vivian, the Monster's Advocate. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. You may cast creature spells from the top of your library. You get +1 to create a 3/3 green beast creature token. Put your choice of a vigilance counter, or reach counter, or trample counter on it. And then, when you cast your next creature spell this turn, search your library for a creature card with lesser than converted mana cost, and put it on the battlefield and shuffle your library. That's actually really cool. She will get a DJ now, not BD probably. Just grab a sleeve. Just screw it. Heck it. Cool. That's cool. Alright, the Porky Parrot. I feel like this needs to be a mascot. Check that sucker out. He is a certified USDA Porky Parrot. Imagine seeing that sucker come flying at you at full velocity. Just imagine that sucker just coming at you. Full freaking velocity, right? Lord knows I would not be having a good time, that's for sure. So that is our second mythic, so we have at least 2 more to go. The Slitherwisp. Flash. Whenever you cast another creature spell that has flash, you draw a card and each opponent loses 1 life. Cool. The Savai Crystal. Add red, white, or black. And then you have the Pouncing Shore Shark. I feel like I've been missing a lot of creatures that I should not have been missing, but... meh. Meh. Who cares? Next pack. Alright. So you got the Human Soldier. The Jungle Hollow. Ooh! He is pretty. The Vulpikeet. Damn. I mean, oh well. I don't know if it's damn or not. For some reason I thought it was a Planeswalker because I saw how that was, but he could be valuable. Oh! What's this? Lord Drac. Oh wait, hold on. Oh snaps! They are alternate arts. Check that out, guys. Check that out. That's actually really cool. Okay, so I know I need to keep those guys valuable. Like, keep those guys separated. Oh, we also got another one out of the same pack. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. So, this sucker is pretty. I want to keep this sucker, like, saved. Maybe if I can figure out how to work a sleeve. Wintercask. Let's work a sleeve. Let's get Snapdax in a sleeve too, just in case, you know. Just in case he might be worth a pretty penny or two, you know. He might be worth a pretty penny. Come on. There he is. There he is. Okay. Moving on. I should put Lord Dracus in a... God, this sleeve, this pack feels looser than hell. That's a big rip. Then you have Garuda, Doom of Depths. He's a companion. Your starting deck contains only cards with even converted mana costs. No oddballs allowed with this guy. When he enters the battlefield, each player puts the top 4 cards of their library into their graveyard. Put a creature card with an even converted mana cost from among those cards onto the battlefield under your control. Damn. Ooh. The Migratory Greathorn. Cool. Again, not sure if they're, you know, of any value or not, but yeah, I don't know. Okay, moving on to the next pack. We have more tokens. Just in case you think that you just didn't have enough. Yourselves a Mountain. Then you have Karuga, the Macro Sage. He is a companion. Your starting deck must contain only cards with converted mana cost 3 or greater and land cards. When he enters the battlefield, draw a card for each other permanent you control with converted mana cost 3 or greater. You have the white, black, green crystal. Blitz of the Thunder Raptor. Oh my god, look at him! He's just like, what the fuck did you do to me? Well. Interesting. I almost forgot where I put the box. Almost forgot, everybody. Ooh, you have yourself a Kraken. We gotta get Kraken on these packs, so I'm not gonna lie. Then you have Blossoming Sands. You have Solid Footing. And then you have the Voracious Great Shark. When he enters the battlefield, counter target artifact or creature spell. Use a flash. The Exuberant Wolf Bear. Oh my god. Cool. Kill. Okay, next pack. All these packs just feel really, really loose. I'm not liking it. Like, it's an official Magic product because, you know, it's official. Like, it's not been tampered with because there's the freaking plastic. I just don't like the feel of, like, loose packs because usually they, like, freaking airtight those things. Give yourself a plains. Oh my god. Dirge Bat with a Mutate. Valiant Rescuer. Cool. Uh-oh, I touched the microphone. Don't do that, Wintercask. I really don't want to try to have to freaking set this up again. Alright. Let's put all the cards that I've opened so far over here. Move on to the next pack. I'm not a fan of them putting the rares in the front, though. Like, that just does not seem... Catbird. That just does not seem, like, right. Because it was always exciting opening the packs and going through the commons. Like, nobody cares about the fucking commons, but... always, like, going through the commons. Target player gains 5 life. Inspired Ultimatum deals 5 damage to any target, then you draw 5 cards. Wow! A little broken in my opinion, but... it cost a lot, though. Oh, look, there's the Vulpikeet. Non-alternate. I like the other one better. You can see him right there. I like the other one better. What the hell is this set? Like, what is this set? Oh, I better not grab them that way. Because all the cords are, like, right here. Alright. We got a Human Soldier. Oh, I see a foil. Scoured Barrens. And it's a mountain. I better not throw it because, you know, those even though it's a crap mountain, it's still valuable. You have the Haunted Nightmare. Then a blue, black, green crystal, or blue, black, green crystal. And then, oh my god. Look at that face. He has for sure seen some shit. That is so cool. That is like the coolest freaking card I have seen in this entire set so far. That is by far the best card I've seen in the set. Check that sucker out. Like, you need... Like, oh my god. You know what? Just for that, he will go into the book. He will go into the book. Oh my gosh. That is the best card I have seen come out of this set yet. That poor parrot has seen some things, guys. Well, I see another mythic rare, but I have Survivor's Bond, and then Riel the Everwise. Legendary creature, human wizard. He gets +1/+0 for each instant and sorcery card in your graveyard. Whenever you discard one or more cards for the first time each turn, draw that many cards. Cool. Well. Hey guys, settle. Also, that was Banjo and that was Pumpkin. They are corgis. They are also mascots to the tavern. Pains in the asses, but you know. What animals are? Excavation mole. Wow. Okay, well. That's mythic number 3. I still have at least one mythic to come out of the set. I still have at least one mythic left. The dinosaur. The dinosaur. Kogla the Titan Ape. When he enters the battlefield, it fights one target creature you don't control. When he attacks, destroy target artifact or enchantment defending player controls. And then 1 in a green, you return target human you control to its owner's hand. He gains indestructible. King Kong, everybody. Which I think, if I remember right, like it's an actual artwork for him. And you have Cloud Piercer. It's kind of a cool card. I like that. I like that artwork. Nothing's gonna beat the fucking Porky Parrot though. Nothing's gonna beat the Porky Parrot. Alright, sorry guys. The packs are beating me here. Alright, so you got a soldier. You got Scoured Barons. And then you have the Crystalline Giant. Beginning combat on your turn, choose a kind of counter at random that the Crystalline Giant doesn't have on it. From among Flying, First Strike, Death Touch, Hexproof, Lifelink, Menace, Reach, Trample, Vigilance, and +1/+1. Put a counter of that kind on the Giant. That seems like it could get broken, like, really, really quick. And no alternate arts. That definitely just seems like it would get broken, like, in a super, super hurry. Like, scary. That's gonna be scary. Okay, these packs are just not working in my favor. Yeah, alright. No table required here, folks. No table required here. You have the Quartzwood Crusher. Quartzwood. Doesn't seem that exciting. Oh, they brought Anticipate back. That's cool. I didn't realize they brought Anticipate back. Of course, I didn't look at any of the spoilers. I just know that this was supposed to be just like a massive, like, freaking Godzilla themed kind of thing. Although I do know that this guy is banned from, I think, everything, pretty much. No, he's banned from Commander, I think, because his requirement was each non-land card in your starting deck has a different name. You can flash him in, and when he enters the battlefield, if you cast it, destroy copy target instant or sorcery spell you control. You may choose new targets for the copy. I think he's pretty much banned from everything. I might be wrong, but just because of how much hype he has, just because of the hype that he has, he goes in the book. Alright, there was nothing else in that pack. Alright, moving on. You have more counters. Just to make sure that you're not forgetting anything that you're supposed to be forgetting. The Frill Scare Mentor. Oh my gosh. You may play an additional land on each of your turns, and whenever you cast a spell, you draw 2 cards. Beginning your end step, discard your hand. Ooh. Ooh. It all looked promising until that last line of text there. It looked very promising until that last line of text. Who knows? It could be a very broken card. It could be a very good card. Like, whenever you cast a spell, like, oh, I'm gonna cast, I don't know, Tormenting Voice and get 4. Or, you know, we're gonna cast that one spell that let me draw 4 cards for free. Not for free, but, you know, it costs a lot of mana. But you know where I'm going out with this. You know, get 6 for 4. Cat. Meow. Swamp. And you have your Pyroceratops, and then Colossification. Oh my word. Enchant creature. When Colossification enters the battlefield, tap target creature. Creature gets +20/+20. I'm not seeing more alternate artworks, Ikoria. Next pack. Aha, that one opened pretty easily. And more tokens. Just for the lulz. Swiftwater Cliffs. Offspring's Revenge. Being in combat on your turn, exile target red, white, or black creature card from your graveyard, except create a token that's a copy of that card, except it's 1/1 and gains haste. Cool. I see no more art, no more alternate artworks. Where's all the artwork? Of course, I wanted to, like, aside from Mothra and Godzilla, though, I kind of wanted to see the, I want to see more of them, because I think there's more. There's more Godzilla artwork, I think, if I remember right. And the Everquill Phoenix. Oh, well, we already pulled him, but cool to have alternate artwork. All right, next pack. I think we're getting pretty close to the bottom. I might be wrong. All right, we got ourselves the Human Soldier. A swamp. Oh boy, I see something. Take a look there, guys. Take a look there. Do you see that? And it's Ooh. Not gonna lie. That one. This artwork is so cool. That is absolutely beautiful artwork. Absolutely beautiful. I think this one should go in the book. I think this one needs to go in the book. It's been a long time since I pulled 2 of the same rare. Even though that, you know, it's different artwork and stuff, but it's still weird to pull 2 of the same artwork. All right. Oh, but we got more artwork. We got more alternate, and it's, oh boy. Well, there is our 4th mythic, and this guy is, holy shit. What the flip happened to him? So you know those fasting diets that, you know, people are talking about? I think this is what happens when you follow through with that. So he's a mutate. It's Death Touch lifelink, and whenever this creature mutates, return any number of target creature cards with total power 10 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Wow! Oh my god. He's pretty though, not gonna lie. He is a very gorgeous card though. Nethroi. I like the skulls though. I like the skulls. Just kind of plastering all over the card. Who made this? Who made this? Mr. Tomaz Jedrusek. Mr. Thomas. Good job. This is really beautiful art. All right. Well, that's that for I think that's all of our mythics, unless we get lucky, which luck is never on my side. Luck is never on my side. I always only pull 4 mythics. The Rogren Triome. Blue, red, white, cycling 3. Enters the battlefield tapped. Ooh. I think I've pulled you. Regardless, pretty. Very pretty. Very pretty. Well, oh my goodness, we pulled a second foil land. We have the Lava Brink Adventurer. Lava Brink Venturer. There's the battlefield. Choose odd or even. Has protection from each converted mana cost of the chosen value. Boy, let's hope you're not running that Kraken, huh? You're kind of screwed if that's going to be the case. You're kind of SOL if that's ever the case. You know, you're going against that Kraken and some guy sends Leroy Jenkins after your ass. Leroy Jenkins! Alright. Soldier. Land. Mythos of Vadrock. Deals 5 damage divided as you choose among any number of target creatures and or planeswalkers. If white-blue was spent to cast a spell until your next turn, those permanents can't attack, block, or activated abilities cannot be activated. Cool. Not much else to talk about that pack. tokens. Counters. Oh, we have another Mythos. Mythos of Spandex. I almost said Spandex. Mythos of Spandex. Each player chooses an artifact, a creature, an enchantment, and a planeswalker from among the non-land permanents they control, then sacrifices the rest. If black-red was spent to cast a spell, you choose the permanents for each player instead. Seems a little broken if you ask me. Ooh, what did I find? That is pretty. Okay, I need to figure out, what does mutate do again? If you cast a spell for its mutate cost, put it over or under target non-human creature you own. Then mutate into the creature on top plus all abilities from under it. Does that mean they like gain their attack and defense, power and toughness as well? Or do they just +4 plus? No, I think it is. I think it's they gain that creature's power and toughness. They just gain bonus effects. I think that's how it is. Alright, well, looks like I am seeing the bottom of the box, guys. I am seeing the bottom of the box, and unfortunately, I don't think we're going to pull a 5th mythic. Bloodfell Caves. Boom! Tetriatrion, which is the green, blue, red land. Nope. Alright, well. I have I have 5 packs left. 5 packs of planeswalking, everybody. Only pulled 1 planeswalker. That's alright. Well, there's that, and there's that. Whenever a creature you control leaves the battlefield, if it had counters on it, put those counters on the Ozolith. Beginning combat on your turn, if the Ozolith has counters on it, you may move all counters from the Ozolith to target creature. Yep. That's that for that. No table required. Windscarred Craig. Oh, but we did pull a second foil rare. Pulled the Labyrinth Raptor. Boom. Yorion the Sky Nomad. The requirements are your starting deck contains at least 20 cards more than the minimum deck size. Excuse me while I just pull this 80 card deck out and play. When here's the battlefield, exile any number of other non-land permanents you own and control. Return those cards to the battlefield at the beginning of the next end step. That just does not seem good. He could have been a much better. He could have been a much better rare, in my opinion. But you never know. He could, you know, pull something off. He could. We're gonna sleeve this sucker right here. Gets a nice ivory color. Whenever a creature you control with menace becomes blocked, defending player sacrifices a creature blocking it. Alright guys, we're down to 2 packs. 2 packs. Can we get another mythic? Let's hope. Mountain. Boom. Whirlwind of Thought. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, draw a card. Not much to talk about that one. Alright guys. Here it is. The last pack. The last pack. Alright, well, we're gonna... Let's see here. It's gonna be token, land. Move those two. Alright, here we go. We have Fearless Act. General's Enforcer. Okay, so we're not going to have a foil. Whistling Boar. Suffocating Fumes. Thwart the enemy. We're going to just pull this up here. Thwart the enemy. Blazing Volley. Snare Tactician. Anticipate. The Migratory Greathorn. Cathartic Reunion. Serrated Scorpion. Fire Prophecy. The Danister. Forest. And boom. Black, green, blue. And that's that, folks. That is for sure that. So to name all the big cards that we got though: Labyrinth Raptor, Nethroi, Apex of Death, the Evercool Phoenix alternate art, Lutri, the Spell Chaser. I'm like really stoked that I got this sucker. I'm really happy that I got him because I did see a lot about him and I was really hoping to get him. Riel the Everwise. The best damn card in this set. The absolute best card in this set. Snapdax, Apex of the Hunt. A foil alternate art Vulpikeet. Vivian, Monsters Advocate. Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Both a foil and non-foil version of Keenan, the Bonder Prodigy. And of course, Rip Mothra. Rip Mothra. That is going to be it, guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us tonight as we dug through Ikoria for the first time. It's probably going to be the only time that I'm actually going to buy a box for it. If you guys enjoyed, if you guys would like to see different sets as well, or... Well, I'm not talking like we're not gonna be digging through like vintage sets. I'm not that popular yet. But if you guys want to see like other recent sets that are coming out, like for like Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, and all that kind of stuff, let me know, and I'll consider it. And until next time, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Have a good night. Bye, guys.